Hello, everyone. Welcome back to No Man's Sky Permadeath, the journey. It almost ended today. We're going to take care of those guys in a second. I'm getting the farmer on the teleporter, so I think this guy might be ready too. Yay! How many? 225. Wow, thanks. Huh. All right. So let me tell you what happened while we clear these frigate missions. First, nobody got hurt, and I went back and I wrote down all the frigates and their original points when we bought them. And I have some interesting data there. I was doing manufacturing facilities. And instead of using my save point inside the building, I saved at the region marker outside. And then my game crashed. Hang on a second, I need a drink. Okay, my game crashed, and when I reloaded my game, I was inside the manufacturing facility and the door was closed. So I reloaded the manual save, the only save I had, expecting to be outside next to the region marker. Nope, I was still inside the building. That's a bug. That's something that went wrong. It has taken me about an hour, just about an hour, to get out of it. And the first thing I did was I attempted to use the save editor to move myself. But the only way I could see to do that would be to move myself to a different portal location. And I didn't want to kill the guy, so I didn't attempt that. So the next thing I did was join a random game. The first time I joined his game, I landed, because you end up in space. I landed, got in and out of my ship, went up to the space station, teleported back to where we are here, and saved, got out of my ship, saved, and then reloaded my game, and I was still inside the facility. And then, then I did it again, and this time, the guy whose game I joined, Seth Arcani, I want to give him a big shout out. And I'm so sorry I can't remember the other guy's name. If you're watching this, please tell me, because I'm sorry I can't remember. Too much stress. Anyway, so he told me to drop a base computer, and I did that, and I claimed the base, and I built a small base and uploaded it, and I did all kinds of stuff. I wandered around the planet for a few minutes, and then did I already do all this? Then I reloaded my game, and I was still inside the manufacturing facility. So then I was like, hey, you know what? It's when I'm inside the manufacturing facility, it's saying reload autosave instead of manual save. And I'm like, I wonder if it's Steam Cloud that's messing me up. So I shut down my computer and restarted my computer. And when I restarted my computer, I was inside the manufacturing facility and the door was open. I never did get the blueprint. I didn't even read the thing. I was just like, I'm out, let me go, I'm leaving. So I thought that our game was over. I thought the journey had ended. And I was super duper upset. But I mean, I wasn't like freaking. I was just like, oh, I'll never be able to replace this freighter, the Kainai Special. It came S-Class, you know. And all this time, you know, we're on, I think this is episode 35. And it just, oh my God. Okay. We're okay now. I actually have, oh yeah, because I just cleared the frigate missions. I'm an idiot. So what I did was I sold half of the superconductors, and basically I sold half of the stuff that I had for stasis devices, because the hauler was just over full. And that took me to 135 million, and we just made 3 million on these frigate missions. Okay, so we have a couple of ships that should be maxed out. Let's look at the industrial trader, or the industrial ship, Isoman's Hawk. You can see he's at 58 expeditions completed. I just wrote down these numbers: 18, 15, 38, 14. That's right. But yesterday, or 2 days ago, when he was at 57 missions, whenever that was, his numbers, I believe, were 17, 13, 37, and 12. We're going to check again just because I'm wrong, just because I can be wrong. I mean, I might be mistaken. That might have been 3 days ago. And he might have only had 54 expeditions then. We'll see. So he should be maxed out. And that's the best he'll get. But he's awesome. I mean, 38 is not terrible. I'd like to see some of these go over 40. But we'll have to see. Most of them are not doing well. So let me show you one that is doing well. Just find the information here. It's all written down. Right, we have, here we go, the Spear of Areta. Where is the Spear of Areta? Right here. The Spear of Areta I bought as a B-class ship with 13 expeditions. She's now an A-class ship with 15 expeditions. So when she had 13 expeditions, she had 30 here. We were talking about this yesterday. It was 4, 5, 3, and 30. She gained 8 points between B and A. But only 16 expeditions and 55 is where it maxes. These points max out. So I am really hopeful she's going to hit S-class before she runs out of expeditions. And she's going to go over 40. I really think she is. We'll just keep an eye on it. But this is like basically how I spent my morning. And then I went off to go to manufacturing facilities. And I did well. So I got the, oh, it's such a mess. Look, you see all the stuff that I needed for the, for the base to save the game. So I got the mineral compressor. I need to go buy gold. Okay, I'm out of gold. I got the mineral compressor, and I got the fuel oxidizer finally, and I was able to make a couple fuel oxidizers, 7 of them, before I ran out of gold. So, fuel oxidizers are for, I believe they're for industrial missions. Let's see. That might be the other one. Let's just take a look and see. Here's an industrial mission, so we will grab our industrial and support and combat, and that's only 62. So what I want to see is if the fuel oxidizer did not raise that one. Which one did it raise? Neither of them. What about this other thing? That raised that. Okay, I know I don't need that. And that's for trade. Okay, so I need to make a mineral compressor. So let's go find gold and sell all this stuff from the frigate missions and settle everything down. And then I have a black hole to go through. There it is. I am so shook by almost losing this save. Is there anything here? There's Lemium. Oh, I've got Magna Gold. How silly. It's the other way. I'm really, really shook up. And it's not that I can't redo the journey. And if that had come to that, I would have. It's that we would have lost this freighter, and that would have really, really sucked. I don't want to lose this freighter. Everything else can be replaced. The freighter cannot be replaced. It would take so much more work, you know. What's the other part of it? Mineral compressor, cobalt mirrors. I didn't see any. Okay. That was really stressful. It's not oxygen filters. Bummer. Okay. Let's make the gold and put it away and get rid of all this extra stuff and go through the black hole. Mechano gold. There we go. Super duper fast. Oops. Directly on the freighter, silly. Don't have room for it in my suit. Okay, I'm gonna transfer that to the freighter. And we will, that's only 656. Need to use up these. Okay, that get rid of all of them, including the one that was on me. Okay, I got all this frost crystal. That was on the roamer. Yeah, I went there too. I was trying to find the base that I built to save the game with, and I can't find it. It's not on the teleporter. What was the rest of that? Holler, which I can do from here. Holler. Holler. Oops, did I have any lubricant left? No, I did finally make that one, okay. And, oh, look at that. Thief shade tubers. They're very valuable. Let's sell them. I'm gonna throw that in storage for now. And, oops, I missed one. I don't really want the frostport to go somewhere random. So it won't all fit. I'm sorry. This episode's super scattered, but we're gonna we're gonna go through a black hole here in a few minutes. I'm just shaken beyond anything. Honestly, I am. It wasn't just like, you know, seriously, I can actually seriously just start over, but it's just sitting there in that building. And then my next option, of course, was to wait until Sword got home from work and have him come to the planet through the portal and blow down the door for me. And that's an option. I mean, it would have taken a little bit of work, but, you know, I'm sure it's an option. So, okay, how are we doing now? That's better. I've used some bullets. Okay, that needs to go back there. All right. Oh, man. I want to find some gold before I send out that mission and any of the others. So we'll send out missions later. Right now, we're going to try to go to the other side of the galaxy. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay. Oh boy. I had this day so well planned out. There's almost always options, and the permadeath is the hardest one to find an option for. And, but, you know, you never expect something like that to happen. You don't expect to get stuck inside of a wall, although there's a lot of things you can do to avoid it. You don't expect to get stuck inside of a building or have a freighter disappear out from under your feet while you're on it. There's a lot of things, you know, that are crazy, and in any mode, you know, easier to fix. Where are we? Oh, good. Oh, cool. 583,000 light years. And we'll just look around for a second, see if there's anybody here. And we're on the other side of the galaxy. Oh, darn it. I forgot to get the booster code. See, that's how upset I am. At least I could teleport back there afterwards. All right. I don't see any contacts anywhere. All right. That looks cool. What's that? Oh, that's a desert. I was not expecting that. Let's see if I can get that to come up. Oh boy. We need to find somewhere to buy the cobalt mirror. I've always bought them at miner settlements. There we go. Well, these planets are all kind of harsh. Oops. Forgot what I was doing again. There we go. Now we're on the border between the Beta Quadrant and the Delta Quadrant, which is cool. It's cool. I'm just going to check really quickly and see if our GTT has cobalt mirrors in it now before I go through the hassle of finding a settlement. Nope. Alright. They're yelling at me upstairs. Oh, it's a pocket shuttle. I hadn't expected to spend so much time on this particular problem today, and so I had a lot of other plans for this episode. Best laid plans. The only thing with waiting for Sword to come home would mean we probably wouldn't have an episode tonight. But, I mean, that's better than not having any more of them at all. There we go. Now a little bit of magic. And we ended up with 6 extra gold. Alright, there is upgrades for industrial, upgrades for, goodness gracious, trade missions, upgrades for combat missions, and I think that's for support, but that must be for, balanced missions. God, couldn't think of the word for it. Alright, let's see if this guy sells gold outright, rather than breaking down all my magna gold all the time. Uranium, I need uranium so bad. Switch ships. Switch to the ship. I've been like shuffling uranium between ships for the last 3 days. we go. Much better. Rocks goes on the freighter. Okay. Let's go send out some missions and grab the guppy and do some flying. Gotta do some flying today. I did also try to buy some frigates this morning. I saw one that was almost good. It only had one expedition, but its starting numbers were pretty bad. And I don't like zeros. I don't like 0 for a starting number. Okay. So I said no to it. It's his base stat was it was an industrial ship with a base stat of 16, and then it was like 2 1s and a 0 for the other stats, and I didn't like that. So let's do this industrial mission. There's that one. Bugs me, we only have one. I'll send out 2 supports with it. Just raise its numbers. There we go, 102. That's right. Right, guys, bring me lots of cool stuff. Now we have anything else. Now that I don't have any support frigates left. Let's see here. We should be able to do this. We got trade, combat. That leaves us 71, and mind control device, and mind control device, and mind control device. That's 101. That's the best we can do with that. Let's give it a try. And what do we have left? Nothing, right? Just 2 explorers. What was that explore mission? I don't remember. Discovery. Nope. Not risking it. I don't want them to get damaged. Okay. We're gonna grab some fuel off of the fighter and go grab the guppy. We haven't flown the guppy in a while. I miss it. It's so loud, but it's so pretty. Warp cells and uranium and pyrite. There we go. Sorry, RP. It's probably never going to be your turn again. Alrighty. Did I scan that planet? Yeah. Okay. Let's turn ourselves to that big bright star and go for it. What are we at? I forgot our light year range. Must be 27 something. No data. Oh, what was that? Oh, there. I have quite a headache, by the way, from the stress. It was very stressful. Very upsetting. I was just like, you know, there's so many things that I do know how to fix. And that's the first time I've ever had to fix that particular kind of problem. And, that's too bad. What about, that's frozen. What about this one? Oops. Scanner recharging. It's not what I thought it was, but okay. There's only one planet, I think. It's hard to see when you're looking right at the core. You can maneuver around and go closer to it and look at it, but one planet, and it's like a gamma planet or something. Yeah, it's gamma. Yup, that's what it was. Get out here. Rips. Struggling. Don't want to go there. Might have to back up a little bit. Oh, what? There we go. There's a bunch of planets. Okay. It drives me crazy. There's a desert. This kind of looks barren. Dead. Abandoned. Fungal. And hot. Oh, I missed that one. There we go. Awesome. See, I didn't want to be in the rocks. It's really deceptive in first person. I thought I had hit the space station. Alright, we did some traveling. Let's go see where we're at. When I just want to look at the galactic map without having to think about anything else, I use the freighter's galactic map. Because we're safe inside the freighter. There's nothing to worry about in here. Alright. We're in the Delta Quadrant. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. 578,000 light years from the center. That's awesome. What's this called? The Arm of Appease. Right. Boy, it took a lot to get to where we're at right now. And though it's almost all of it is repeatable. Almost all of it. Losing the kyanite would be really sad. It's only a 25 slot ship. Like, no thanks. I didn't even realize that I had landed in first person, which is fine. It's not a big deal. I just didn't realize. Can't pass that up. That looks like purple grass and red water. We're going to end and start on this planet tomorrow. Because it looks like it's going to have weather, but it's not going to be extreme weather. And it's probably going to have bad sentinels, but, you know, that's okay. We're fine with sentinels. We can take care of that problem. That is definitely a purple grass, red water. Can't talk anymore. Looks like it's got some pretty awesome caves. Man, a place to land. Fantastic. I don't mind landing out in the field. That's what uranium is for. But intense heat bursts, aggressive sentinels. There's a knowledge stone right there. And red skies in the daytime. We have learned the Gek word for illegal. We are here illegally. Poitkian. Right. Hello, Sentinel. You ignore me, I'll ignore you. You change your mind, your life's gonna end. Get over there. Ooh. Oh, cool. He's gonna be aggressive. So's everybody else. Oh, crabs. Okay. Scan this guy. Oh boy. We got two kinds of crabs. We got floating ones. We got T-Rexes. This is gonna be a fun place to look around. Oh boy. Oh, tomorrow, this place. After the storm. Let's go inside the garage. We're nice and safe in here. Oh boy, we almost lost this game, but it's okay now. I got a couple of pretty good blueprints from manufacturing facilities before that all went south, and really good one. I've been trying to get that mineral compressor for so long. I've been saving up those quad servos. Now I have an even better reason to kill the dogs. We made an awesome black hole jump. We're on the opposite side of the galaxy now, and found this beautiful planet, and when we come back tomorrow we'll take a good look at it. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and thanks Seth Arcani for saving our game. Have a great day.